at learntotradethemarket.com, and welcome to today's Forex training video. In today's video we're going to be looking at a couple of things. We're looking at horizontal levels and price reversals. We're going to show you how I made 3-to-1 on a daily chart trade. So that's using the daily time frames, nothing intraday. We're keeping our charts very clean. We're not using indicators, and the only tools we're using are the price bars themselves and the horizontal levels. So you've probably found me on a search on Google for the word price action. You found me on a forum or in an article talking about price action. Now what price action actually means is the activity and the ebb and flow of price itself, the price facilitation from A to B, B to C, etc. We're looking at what the market actually generates and tells us. It's first-hand information. It's extremely important that people realize that applying anything over the top of a chart, like an indicator or any kind of system, is just using second-hand lagging data. If I look at the minute bar on the euro dollar or the Aussie dollar, that is the price right there, and then the market is telling me that is the price. If you look at a daily chart, it will show you the price movement over that day. Okay, so I need you to really move over with your thinking to plain vanilla price action. Now that I've got you to do that, I want to show you this setup on the daily chart. If you plot your levels like I have at the start of every week, I keep my levels on until they're no longer valid. So I've got the 82.40 level marked, I've got the 81.10 to 20 area marked, and I've got the lower side of the range for here marked at the 78.10 area. So you'll see there's a high and low area. It's almost a trading range between 78 and 81.10-20 region. If I zoom in now, you'll see we have had a price bar reversal form at this 81.20 level. In fact, we punched through and then reversed back during the session. So we put in what's called a false breakout. This is a false break of this key level. The fact that we didn't close above and then collapsed and exhausted ourselves left a long tail. Now the long tail is called a pin bar reversal. It's a rejection of higher prices. It tells us that the market is about to likely reverse lower or at least consolidate. Now when I see this signal in a trading range, or to make it even more simple, if I see these signals near horizontal levels in the market, it tells me that I have confluence of two things. I have a resistance point in this instance, and I also have a price action sell signal. Because this is a bearish sell signal that has formed at a resistance point, it is telling me we have a confluence of sell factors. Now the way that I trade this method is using the 50% range entry. Once I've identified the range of the pin bar itself, I will then enter at the halfway point of the bar. So in this instance I put an order to sell at 81.04. and the market actually had a high of 81.06, so I got filled almost perfectly near the day's high, placed the stop loss above the previous day's high, and what I do is I aim to make 3 times the stop loss placement. So if this is a 70-point stop or thereabouts, we're looking to make 3 times, which is 210. Now that was reached perfectly, and the market then began to bounce. So a 3-to-1 winner, let's say we risked $2,000, has made $6,000, and you can make that a risk of $100. It's made $300. It's just an example of risk reward and how to trade the price action signal that we've been given by the market. It's how you read the market. There is a degree of interpretation. It comes with experience and screen time. I'm completely honest when I say if you study price action, it's going to be a work in progress. You have to study, and you have to be there at least 10 to 20 minutes a day and watch the market at the close. If you're going to trade daily charts, you need to be there every single day the market's open at the close of the day and look at the signals that have formed. You're not going to pick this up if you don't put effort in. Now if you've enjoyed today's video and you'd like to learn